should take
Mm-hmm.
the image that you have of your cat
Mm-hmm.
um, and make it like make it like a PNG, you know, so it's like just the cat in the
Mm.
cup, and then you could have like,
It's a dragon.
oh, is it a dragon? It is
It's a
a
dragon.
dragon. Okay, sorry, I
It
didn't have
is a
my
dragon.
glasses on.
That's okay.
Okay,
It's my mascot, Kale.
the dragon. You could have it like how it is now for like when you're not talking, but then like when you're talking, it could like breathe fire or be like licking the tea or something, taking a
Oh,
sip.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that'd be cute.
Okay, I had like the audio from the stream, so it was like literally just like blaring for happy
Oh
for a
gosh,
moment.
my bad.
No. It was like it finally had loaded because I don't know why, but it took a while, like for subscriptions to load and then the actual screen. So that I was not prepared for when it actually finally loaded.
Gotcha, gotcha. Mm, What about putting my facials on a different animation layer? I learned, okay, as an artist, you will appreciate this, I'm sure. But when I
Hmm.
first started animation, there's only one timeline, just this right here, right? Everything goes on there.
Yeah.
You see there's sound, there's these little ticks, which is like all the changes. Everything's on one layer, and it's really, really irritating. Well, I
Hmm.
learned there's a way I can make another animation layer. It still goes on this
What?
it still goes on the same one, but like there's a way you can look at them separately, and I'm so ecstatic and I have yet to use it.
That's so cool. Oh,
Yeah.
the little things you find, and it's like, oh, the little aha moments.
Right?
Okay, hold on. I'll get back to this. Okay, I'm back. I just had to grab my tablet, that's all.
You did what?
I just had to grab my tablet.
Oh,
It was out of range to just reach over and grab.
the first thing I heard was drop my taco and I was very confused.
That would have been terrible.
I dropped my taco. I was like, what in the world?
No, thankfully, I did not drop my taco.
Good, good.
It's always kind of nice whenever like you make a comment on something and then they respond back.
Yeah, it's nice not being left on red.
Yeah. Because I was in one of my subscriptions this morning. It was a art advice video, and I was like, and so I was like commenting. I was like, cut it for a not really beginner anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really nice reminder and refresh for like the tips and advices he gave. And so I was like, oh, it's really nice that it was a good reminder and refresher for
Good.
that. And it was, so I was like, so I responded, glad it helped.
Let me move
So
this
it
to a different screen.
was really cool.
Good.
Because it's kind of fun, like looking at the quote beginner
Mm-hmm.
videos, beginning tips and stuff like that, which I knew when I was a beginner. And it's kind of fun because it's like I know some of these, and it's like, oh yeah, I didn't know that. Or some of them are like, oh, that's a good reminder. I needed that little refresher.
Yeah. So, what all are you into today?
Well, what I did was I was working on cleaning my room a little bit. I actually got a decent amount done.
Oh, nice. You want to clean mine next?
I It's still pretty bad, but it's a lot better because I organized well. Okay. I didn't organize fully. I emptied one drawer and put it all in one box to be organized later.
Oh, I do
And
that too.
then and then I re-put the stuff. I put the stuff that was out of a box and I made the drawer. Well, okay. I made the drawer
Just
that
move.
I had emptied into my electronic drawer, like for my controller, my controllers for my
Oh,
Switch,
that's nice.
audio cables, etc.
Nice, nice.
So it's all in one place. So, and then I kind of was able to clean up my desk a bit. So now it's not as gigantically cluttered as it was.
Nice. Making
So,
progress.
yeah, I did make progress. And so I was like, okay, break time. I made a decent amount of progress, more than I thought I was going to get done, and I'm happy with that.
Well, if you don't celebrate the little wins, you won't want to continue to those bigger wins, you know.
Yeah, no kidding. And I realized in the progress of that oh my goodness, I have so many sketchbooks
I feel
and
that.
mixed media books. It's like I have probably in my little tote,
Hmm.
uh, probably about 15,
Oh, dang.
10 to 15. And then I
That
have like
is a lot.
and then I have some sitting on top. So it's probably around 20 or so. And some
Dang.
of them have stuff in it, and then some of them don't. But it's like I find some sketchbooks at like Ross or stuff like places like that.
Hmm.
I was like, oh, it's a good deal. I need another sketchbook.
Yeah,
No.
you haven't finished the last one. You need another one.
Yeah, I need another one. So and so that is kind of funny. I have several sketchbooks. And then I have like two or three more in my backpack that I take with me everywhere.
Dang.
So it's like I have about, yeah, I would say approximately 20-ish uh sketchbooks, pads, all in different sizes too.
Nice.
And then
I
I
think
have a fair amount of like actual normal notebooks too.
I think I've only got maybe. I don't think I've hit double digits with how many sketchbooks I have. But I definitely have. I've got like 6 or 7, maybe more. And they're all like. They all have different types of paper in them.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm not, that's not counting like how much loose leaf paper I have. So
Mm-hmm.
I get someone in my church. She works for like tax stuff, and so she gets all the tax paper that
Mm-hmm.
is like the state copy, government copy, whatever it is that they can't use afterwards. So it's like she gives it to me, and so I have a lot of that. So it's like, ooh, a lot of
Nice.
like sketch paper, loose leaf sketch paper. I
Nice,
won't run out of
nice.
that. Okay, random question. Do you know or estimate how long you've been drawing? Okay,
Um.
at least digitally. Well, we'll go digitally first.
Okay. Digitally. Um. Probably. Probably at least like 12 years.
Okay.
Now, regular drawing a lot longer than that.
Hmm.
But yeah, probably like 12 years or so.
So a good amount of
Mhm.
time. For
Yeah.
me, this right now I'm probably around 5.5 years. It
Oh,
will
nice.
be 6 this fall for digital.
Mm.
So, and then drawing in total, actually, like I've drawn all my life, kind of doodles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
However, taking it seriously, it's gonna be I can't fully figure it out because I think I have some stuff older than 2016, but I can't find any right now. So
Mhm.
the oldest thing I found was 2016. So 9 years so far that I actually started taking it serious.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So, which is still quite a long time.
It is, it is. And I'd say, I mean, time, yeah, it makes some of the difference for how long you've been doing it, but it's also how active you are in actually doing it.
It's true. It
Mhm.
is very true.
Like I get creative blocks a lot and I just don't get the motivation to do it. I mean, hence why it
Hmm.
took what, like a year and a half to do your drawing?
You know, and there's something what to that because I haven't started on yours yet. I have not to mention I've been planning it. I have planning going, and it's almost fully planned. It's just I haven't started it yet. There's so many like WIPs in that I'm going on, and it's like, oh my goodness, or projects that I want to start. It's
Exactly.
It's like I have so many things, and I was like, my art skills are not up to that point at the moment.
I feel that. Yeah, and like, and then you kind of get demotivated because your skills aren't there
Mhm.
yet. And it's
Mhm.
like, why? Why can't I do this? And it's like, well, I
Yeah.
have all these great ideas, and now I don't want to do it because I can't do it, you know?
Right. I totally get that. But the art trade that I've been working on right now, with everybody else. So I have the base colors in now, finally, and I'm working
Oh,
on that. So.
nice, nice. That's not the control I need.
So I finally figured out the clothing, which I think it was kind of difficult a little bit, but I think it turned out because I kind of cheated. I could,
Oh, you
but
cheated?
my cheating actually worked.
How did you cheat?
So, so what I did was, so I took my reference,
Mm-hmm.
and then uh, I of course for the posing and like stuff like that, I used a 3D model. But what I did was I took my reference that was very close or close enough to the pose.
I do
And
that all the time.
and then and then what I did was I squished. Like I literally transformed it, like
Yes.
using a free transform to make it at least mostly what it needs to be. And then I traced it, and then I would like rotate and squish around
Mm-hmm.
because I at least know somewhat of how clothing works using the reference. So I was able to squish it and then whatever it didn't look fully right, I used a liquify tool to move it around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my goodness, like my art teacher, I was working on that Monday night, and my art teacher was like, "It looks very natural. Good job."
Really?
Yes, she was like,
Nice.
"Good job. You did that to make a speed up and very efficient." She really liked it, and so that's what I did for the clothing.
Nice.
it only works really well if like you have a reference that is really, really close or pretty similar to the pose you need
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah. And like honestly, a lot of times like I have, those little posable figures or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have one of those, but
Like
I
body
don't
coon.
use it a lot.
Yeah, I don't use mine either.
Yeah, and like in Clip Studio Paint, there's like the 3D model, and I don't use that a
Hmm.
lot either. Um,
I started using the 3D model more.
well, actually, see, when I tried to use it, it was on my older computer,
Oh
and it
yeah.
was having problems with 3D stuff,
Mm-hmm.
hence why I had to get this newer one to be able to run
Mm-hmm.
3D programs like Maya. And I
Mm-hmm.
can actually stream on Wi-Fi now, which is nice.
That's
um, but
very important.
yeah, I think that just kind of made me not want to use it because I'm like, oh, I don't want to go through those struggles, and I kind of forget that I have a different computer now, so it should work.
Ah. Uh-huh.
Hey, Vlone, how's it
Yeah.
going?
Yeah. The only thing that is really disappointing now with because I use my Samsung tablet for um my most of my art
Hmm.
because it's easy to take it with me. Uh, so I've done what's really sad is that I lost the pressure sensitivity.
Oh, really?
Like the actual screen tablet. Like the actual tablet lost its sensitivity.
Wow. That's. Were you
It,
were you rough with it?
no, no. It's just like after use. Like I've had it for 3 years.
Mm.
I have had it for 3 years and like pretty much using it every single day almost. Uh, or it at least it was definitely several times a week.
Yeah, you've definitely had more. You've you've probably definitely done more digital than I have. Then, if you were using it every single day.
Yeah, or thereabouts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had so much usage. And I did the Clip Studio subscription for the tablet because that was all I could do. And I was
Hmm.
like, oh, okay. And I was like breaking it down, it was like, wow, I it's so worth it.
Yeah. I actually
Because
got really lucky because I got EX before they started doing the subscription thing.
oh,
So now if I want to upgrade, I just have to do like a one-time thing.
lucky.
I haven't upgraded yet though.
I was like, oh, I forgot to do the upgrade to EX before, so I was like, son of it, dude.
Hmm.
Oh, I have mixed opinions on their what they are doing now,
Hmm.
but I still love Clip Studio. I still
Right.
love the program, even if I don't fully love what Celsius did or Celsius, however you want to say it. I don't know how they even say it, so. But I still love the program because it was kind of funny. Is whenever I was, it's crazy because it was like fall of 2019 that I started digital. It was like I was trying different programs and I tried Krita, Medibang, and all of those free ones.
Hmm.
And I still have Krita on my desktop. Have I used it? It's been a long while, but
Same.
I do want to actually try using it again because it's really cool. But I use
It's
Clip
really
Studio all the
cool.
time.
Honestly though,
Okay.
I think I've
Yeah.
only used it cuz I found somebody like years ago on Fiverr that makes really really good backgrounds. He's actually the one that made um for those of you that's watching the stream and not in Discord. This background here, which is the like chat and chill streaming background. And he's really, really talented, and he definitely does not charge enough. Let me say that. but
Mm-hmm.
um, but he's actually working on one for each season for me now because I
Oh,
realized I was
cool.
still in winter and it's no longer winter.
Yeah, it's
But he
it's
uses Krita, and so I got it for that, so that way I can go in and edit if I need to, or separate things to PNGs or whatever. And it's a really nice program, and
it
the
really is.
animations I watch people use or make with it,
Hmm.
they're so beautiful.
Yeah, I totally get you. Because uh, I that was the one I started with. I tried Krita, and then I tried a little bit of Medibang.
Mm-hmm.
Which Medibang's great in different ways. It has the nice thing about Medibang is it's very versatile because you can use it as a illustration, comic, or even as a Photoshop.
Oh,
So
really?
yes, cause
That's
yeah,
cool.
you can, and you get like all brushes if you like watch one ad a day. It's actually pretty
Cool.
cool. It's not too bad. For me, I didn't really care for Medibang. I couldn't really get used to the UI there. It was a little difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was really interesting. It's like trying like the free ones, like Krita, Medibang, and back when it was like, okay, I'll try the Clip Studio demo.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. And then I was like, I opened it up, drew for a bit, and then it was like, oh
And you
my
fell in
goodness, this is
love.
the one. I did. It was like,
Yes.
literally instantly, I could tell that it was gonna work for me because it was like, it kind of became like instinctive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like, yep, this is the one. I'm not going back. So I bought it and I love it and I've used it ever since.
Right? Hey, Nazuko. So, have you ever seen a show called Punky Brewster?
No, I haven't. I'm not even sure if I've ever heard of it.
So, it's not one that I used to watch as a kid, but it's one that my sisters used to watch, and
Mm,
they kind of got me hooked on it. They were
okay.
like, I don't know, 5, 6 or something, and
Uh-huh.
I was like preteen or something. I don't remember. I
Hmm.
honestly
Yeah.
I don't even, I have to think about our age differences sometimes. But it's basically a show about like an orphan girl, and but she's not like in an orphanage, so it's not like Annie or anything. But
Oh yeah.
she like sneaks her way into this apartment building and into one of these empty rooms, and then the building manager finds her, and he's like a really old guy, and he's all strict, and she's like young and spunky, and you know um and so he, long story short, he basically ends up like taking care of her and adopting her and stuff, and it's really
Hmm.
sweet.
What is it called
But
again?
Punky Brewster, they actually made a reboot of it, of her being like a mom or something now, but I think it's on one of those subscription services that I don't have, so I can't watch it. But anyway, that's
Oh.
where I got this line from for my dialogue shot, because she is
Mm.
very quirky and she loves being colorful in her outfits. So the line is I have two different feet. Why shouldn't I wear two different shoes? And I can't figure out how to get the shoes two different colors. Like when I color them, they go the same color, so it's not gonna work with the dialogue. But um, yeah, I thought it would be fun to a fun line to animate just because she's so spunky, and I wanted to try to capture that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So it looks like they have some live action and animated.
Yeah, there was a cartoon version. The live action is the one that I
Yeah,
watched with them.
yeah, it's the 84 one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I hadn't really ever watched the cartoon version, but the live action was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Animating the mouth is scary, just because um, it you never
I
know what it's
haven't
gonna
really
do.
done I haven't really done animation, so I can't really say anything, but yeah, I'll go with that.
Well, imagine drawing a character's mouth in like phonemes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's a whole bunch of weird shapes. Except for
Yeah.
animation, this way, using the computer, you don't know what the computer's going to put as the in-betweens, like all the drawings in
Oh,
between your key ones.
oh
And
yeah.
so you have to go back through and edit a whole bunch of stuff.
Lovely.
Nothing much, just cleaning. Ah, cleaning. What have you been cleaning? By the way, I'm also talking to chat if you if you're like, what?
I
What is
could
she talking
tell. I could tell. I could most definitely tell.
about? I really need to get there's like a they call it a picker, which is where it has all these little things that you can change and animate easily accessible.
Mm-hmm.
And mine doesn't want to work, so I have to like go into the mouth and change things around. Like it's pretty freaky looking.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty freaky looking.
that is rather.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, how's it going?
Hey,
Nothing much, just chilling.
that's what
J-
I'm doing too right now.
Oh, you
I mean,
just
I
cleaned
got,
your room. Nice. I need to
yeah,
do
I was,
that.
This is like the perfect day because I was working on that too earlier.
yeah, I was just cleaning my room and I have like a business interview at like at one.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, so like at one of my bays while I was serving at my job,
Mm-hmm.
he liked my service. He gave me an opportunity to like do a business or like a stay-at-home business job.
Nice,
I was
nice.
like, sure, I'll take it. And he literally called me yesterday. I like at a random. I was like, who's this?
Who's this?
No, I didn't say that. Like in my head, I'm like, "Who's this?" So I like answered. I was like, "Hey, it's Paul. Is this Manny? It's Paul." I was like, "Oh shit."
No, you were totally like, who's this?
I mean, like I said, in my mind, I was like, I had the number saved. I gave him my number. He just never texted me.
It's like that meme. New phone, who dis? So what else are you guys getting into today?
Might stream some either Valorant or Marvel Rivals after the interview, maybe.
I haven't
Nice,
decided yet.
nice.
Well, at the moment, I'm playing a mobile game that I played for over 3 years now.
What game?
What game?
It's called Lord of Heroes.
Let's go to bed. Or Heroes?
I don't think
Lord
I've
of
ever heard of it.
Heroes. I wouldn't be surprised.
What's it about? And don't just
It's
say
a
heroes.
it's a art it's a RPG. It's like a turn-based RPG. That's kind of like it's a Korean developed game. So it's a story about you're a monarch and you kind of advance through the story, but it's kind of like a turn-based progression hero collector slash gotcha.
Okay.
So, and honestly, the gotcha isn't the worst. Like,
I think
I,
my friend has played this.
okay. I played it for 3 years, and I have 97 of 163 characters.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool, and some people hate it, but I personally love it. So there's different elements: fire, water, earth, light, and dark. So the heroes are different versions of
What,
the
no
elements.
air? There's no avatar?
No, it's not. No,
Dang.
no, but it's really cool, and I really love it.
I was looking at some. I was looking at her and I was like, kind of reminds me of Honkai a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's really not. I mean, I can definitely get what you mean by looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of like actually playing it. I don't compare it to Honkai at all. Like the gameplay isn't like Honkai, and I have played it, so I've only played a little bit of Honkai.
I think I only got back into Honkai because of the second year anniversary.
I haven't played it for so long. I don't even know how long it's been. I have not logged on even to Genshin in quite a while. I've just been busy with life stuff.
And to be honest, it's just. I completely forgot how to Rick and Morty playing in the background.
So yeah, I really love Lord of Heroes. I really enjoy it. So I mean, I should after playing it for 3 years. It is kind of funny because I had started. It was like 21. I had started it, and then I dropped it for, and then I was like, it's, and apparently I had actually saved it as some of the like I did the login to save it.
Mhm.
And so then I dropped it and then I came back with my new tablet and I found it and I was like, oh, I'll try this. And then I started playing it. I was like, wait a minute, this seems a little familiar. Have I played this before? And then I found with my other account, it's like, oh, I have played this before. But the second time was a charm because I was stuck with it for 3 years.
You know, I've done that with, like, anime before. I'm like, oh, this anime looks really good. Let me watch it. And then I get, like, halfway through and I'm like, oh, I've watched this before.
Yep. So this game is definitely a daily occurrence. I do log in daily.
Nice.
It's like there's some of the stuff that's like, well, I have to do that today and every single day.
Now, is
And
it
the
one of
nice thing,
those? Is it one of those that if you miss a day, it's like starts all over?
um, so they do have like contract heroes. So uh, if you miss a day for logging in, you break the contract, but you can pay one of the currencies, which it isn't much to just continue your streak.
Nice.
So it's really not that bad, but it's they do have a few of that. Break your daily streak, restart some of it,
Yeah.
but it's not too bad. And it's kind of funny because I have all of those login everyday heroes, so I'm just literally getting their in Genshin equivalent constellations.
Gotcha.
So, which is, so it'll take me a while to get them all.
That's how they get you to keep playing.
Yeah, and some of them are they're not terrible, but some of them are obviously better than others.
Yeah.
But I think they do overall they do a pretty good job of uh the heroes are pretty good and actually really nice to play.
That's good.
Um, there's a few of them that they need buffed, and it was nice because they buffed some of the starter characters that you get,
Ooh.
and so one of them that is absolutely he's my favorite, like honestly character wise, I love him so much. He was pretty crap, and then they buffed him, and so now he's pretty decent.
Nice.
So I was like, oh yay, now I can actually like use him and be happy using him. Because I would still use him. He didn't do very well.
Mm.
I just used him because I liked him.
I feel that. I do that with a lot of like character games like that. Everyone's like, "Oh, but this person's so much better," or if it's like a fighting game, well, this person has better strength or defense or whatever. And I'm like, I don't care. I like this person. I like the way they look.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't care if they suck.
Mhm.
I love them.
Like if you're skilled enough, you'll be able to use them anyway, right?
Right. And the nice thing is, like, I like collect. There's some of the characters, as like I have to collect all of the elements.
There you go.
And it's like, even if you're not fantastic, I just have to have you in all elements.
Even
And
if you're
they
not
do,
fantastic, I have to have you.
yeah, exactly. And then they do add heroes monthly.
I bet.
It's like kind of insane of how like they have a new hero every month, and then they have some reruns, and then they have what's a constant summon, a link summon they call it. So they have their constant summon. They'll slowly add past characters to the roster because it's now a gacha. It used to not be a gacha. It used to be a paid only for some of the heroes,
Mm.
which I'm so glad they changed. I actually prefer the gacha system
Nice.
over the paid heroes because they were actually like expensive.
Yeah, gotcha
It's
can be
like
really expensive.
like the paid heroes like back whenever they had some lock behind a paywall, they were like $40.
Dang.
It was like ridiculous. And then now, like the I have some of the characters that were originally locked behind paywalls.
Nice.
I have some of those characters that were like, and now they're recruitable. And once upon a time, they did a collab with Code Geass. So
Cool.
I'm sad I didn't get the character I wanted, but I did get one of them. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, I gotta use the restroom.
Oh, you're not gonna make tea?
I will need to make more tea, but I can do that later.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'll be back.
What's
Okie
that?
That's the audio track.
Oh, I was about to say. I was gonna like, what was that?
Yeah. For some reason, it doesn't play when I hit play, like for the animation, but it plays when I scrub through. So I don't know. It's making it really, really hard to do the mouth shapes for it. Because I can't play and watch it in real time. I have to,
So like setting.
I have to play blast it, which is kind of annoying. Which means, I have to basically render the entire thing and then watch it.
Mm.
It's supposed to be a setting, and the setting is having it 24 by 1, which is 24 frames per second, real time, and then you should be able to hear it when you hit play, but it doesn't do it. It's really irritating.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. We were just talking smack about you, that's all.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
And how you never make us any tea.
Oh yeah, I know.
Right now, that's true.
Right?
I would if I could.
You totally can. What do you mean? You know how to make tea.
Uh-huh. As in, I wish I could pass some tea through the internet.
Oh, yeah, you haven't learned how to do that
Yeah.
yet? Just
No,
chuck
I
it at the
haven't.
screen. Just chuck
No,
it.
I haven't learned that.
Gosh. Hold on.
I haven't learned the art of passing things through the void to get to you.
Mm.
Well, my tea is empty.
I told you needed to make tea.
Uh,
Nobody listens to me, though.
I had a full cup whenever just before I joined,
Mhm.
while you're setting up, and then now it's empty. Yesterday, I had the day off from work, which was really nice.
Mhm.
And I had like 3 cups of tea.
Dang.
Yeah. And it was like not those small 8-ounce cups, too. They were like the 16, 20-ounce cups.
Dang.
So I had a lot of tea yesterday.
Yeah, you think?
I think the most I've ever had was like 6 cups in one day.
That's quite a bit of tea.
I think it was like one Saturday that I had it. I don't even remember what I was doing, but I had so much tea.
Usually when I drink a lot of tea, I'm actually at work. Just because, at home, I have a tea kettle or whatever that my other old boss had bought for me. And, just because she was very shocked that whenever I made tea, I either just heated it up on the stove or in the microwave for the water.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, she was an avid tea drinker, and she was not having that. So she got me a nice fancy tea kettle. But see, at work they have one of those Keurigs. So usually I'll just clean it after somebody makes, their coffee or hot cocoa or something, and then I'll make some tea with that. Cause at
Do you do
home,
like the hot water over a tea bag?
yeah, yeah. Because, like, at
Yeah.
home, you gotta fight to get in the kitchen, I swear. It's ridiculous. Every time
When
I
I was
take a
in
drink, I
college,
disappear.
they had the Keurig, and I would just do the hot water for a tea bag for my tea.
Mm.
And that was actually, it was kind of funny because when I was in college, I didn't actually drink as much tea as I did coffee.
I haven't been much of a coffee drinker. I don't really, like, I'm not big on caffeine, so
Mm-hmm.
it tends to give me headaches.
Yeah.
Although I gotta say, when I worked at Walmart, I was so exhausted one time that one of the girls there, which she didn't know I didn't really drink caffeine, but she had bought me one of those iced coffees, like the ones in the little glass jars,
Or like
glass
the
bottles.
monster coffees or what, stuff like that.
Um,
The idea, I mean.
it's here. Um, it was like I think it was like well, it's not there. Okay, hold on. Maybe I should add some more to my search here. These things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she had bought me one of those because I was like falling asleep in the break room. And and I was like, oh, thanks. And I felt so bad because like she spent her money, and these things are expensive. These are like $3 or $4 for like one of
Yeah,
them.
they are.
And so I was like, okay. So I drank it. I drank like half or three-quarters of it, and I started getting a headache. So, but it did wake me up, thankfully.
Well, it did a part of its job.
Yeah. I just didn't want her to like waste her money, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'll drink it.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah. Okay, besides tea, what's your favorite drink?
Ooh, that's a good question. Hmm. Honestly, I would say like milk.
Really?
I really love milk.
I like
Milk or like juice, but only like certain kinds of juice.
Okay, so for milk, you guys know how like Nesquik has, the different flavors like chocolate, strawberry, whatever in the bottles, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, when I went to Maryland on this past trip, and stopped by 7-Eleven, which is my all-time favorite gas station. I love the
Mm-hmm.
taquitos and the giant eclairs. But they had some crazy flavored milks. And I don't know if it's just because, like, right now I'm in the
What?
middle of nowhere and I just didn't know these things existed, or if they're new.
Wow.
But there
It
was
must be in the middle of nowhere too.
yeah, there was a cinnamon bun one. It was okay. There was a chocolate chip cookie or cookie dough or something like that one. That one was delicious. That's my
Oh,
new
that
favorite
sounds
one.
so good.
It was so
Oh.
good.
Okay, I've
So
had
good.
it's not exactly milk, but they call it that. Um, it was like lychee milk. Uh,
Yes.
that was so good. That one was really good. I like lychee though.
Yes.
Lychee's really good.
It is.
But for like milk, like normal milk,
Mm-hmm.
we don't buy like the Walmart brand because we don't buy that because it's like it's homogenized, so it's
Mm-hmm.
not really good for you.
Yeah.
So we buy the Brahms milk,
Mm.
which is very similar to farm fresh milk because I grew up drinking farm fresh milk. And so the Brahms taste very, very similar to that.
Nice.
So
Fresh is
So
always
I
good.
will. Oh yeah, for sure. So I love farm fresh milk, and so the
Have you
browns taste
ever
similar
had
enough.
Have you ever had goat's
Hmm?
milk?
I have not.
It's it's I feel like it's thicker and slightly creamier. I
Hmm.
guess that's how you maybe creamier, sweeter,
Hmm.
something. It's pretty
Mm-hmm.
good.
Hmm. I
Um,
definitely want to try it.
one time when I was younger, my dad had taken us to a family friend, and they had a farm, and so we were being taught how to make goat cheese from
Mm.
fresh goat cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and my brother and I had to milk the goat, and he was now my brother, he's 2 years older than I am, and he tried to squirt me with the milk from the goat, and he missed. So when it was my turn, I was just like pretending, kind of. Like I wasn't actually planning on hitting him, but I got him smack dab in the face. It was just like,
Wow.
and it was hilarious. Now, that cheese was so good though. Like it was,
Mm.
oh my god, it was the best cheese. It was so good.
That sounds good. Like fresh cheese. I mean, some cheeses are better if they age, and then some of them are really good fresh.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You gotta know your cheeses, man.
my dogs are barking. I gotta let them out. Oh, BRB.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Did y'all chat about anything while I was gone?
Nope.
Well, exciting.
Yeah, very
Man,
exciting.
man, I left my stream to the right people, I'll tell you.
Right? Hmm.
So you haven't gotten started on that challenge yet, right?
The art trade or a different
Yes.
one?
Yes, yes, the art trade.
I haven't. I have started on uh the one with multiple of us, like June and all of us.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't started yours.
Mm. Man, you
I'm.
slacking.
I know I'm slacking on that. I am actually. I think I'm pretty close to actually starting it though. I think I'm pretty close. So.
Nice, nice. Pretty close to starting. Sweet.
All right,
I
I'm back.
did think about starting it though. I was like, I really am. I need to start it.
Yeah, you do, man.
I do, because you finished the one for me, so I need to do the one for you now.
Exactly. Hmm.
Which I think I mostly know what I'm gonna do. It may change a little bit here and there, but at least mostly it's gonna be what I think I have it as.
I think so. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you. Um. Okay.
My eyebrows are raised in anticipation.
I just wasn't sure if Lone was trying to speak or if it's just going off.
Oh no, I was just here chilling.
Oh, okay. It kept like flashing, and I'm like, am I
Oh,
missing
that's because
something?
of the background.
Oh, okay.
Because that Rick and Morty in the background.
Oh, nice, nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say the style that I'm gonna do anyway, because you all have kind of pretty much said the style you're doing. So I think it would be really, really cool, and I hope I can do it because I've never drawn in this style before. For Danny Phantom, and then make like some of them like ghosts, like some of the crazier ones, and I'm excited.
Fun.
I thought about making it. Now here's the kicker. I thought about making it animated and like do like a quick change of like normal human to like ghost forms for people.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like you know how Danny changes with like the circles going around him? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought about doing that cuz the
I
person
mean-
could technically be static. It would just be the image that's changing. So,
And that would probably be easier in some ways to do.
exactly. But that just means I have to
So-
draw 2 drawings instead.
Have you decided at least one of the characters? Or have you decided on any of the characters you're going to draw?
Well, I think most everybody only put one. As for the others, I was thinking of. Let me hang on. Let me find the channel here.
I know I put multiple. Like I put like
You did.
4 in.
I think you were. I think you were about the only one that had put multiple. Like other people put multiple images, but it was like the same person, same character.
Yeah. And I have like multiple different characters.
Yeah, I think of yours. I think I was thinking of the same one that
Favorited?
yes.
Okay, you wanna?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking just because I feel like that would be a good like ghost fighting character.
She would. That would be so cool.
Mhm.
I'd love to see Luana in that. That would be so cool.
And then
And just so you know, she does have a little bit of a crazier personality too, if you couldn't tell from that picture.
yeah, definitely
like-
seem more energetic.
She is definitely more energetic.
And I thought about making dreamers and sirens the like ghost that's trying to be like caught or captured just because like sirens already gives me that like ghosty vibe because of all the green. But
Yeah.
dreamers just where it's like such a unique design. It just reminds me of like all the crazy ghosts that would happen in that show. Besides like the box ghost or something mundane,
Yeah.
you know.
I see that of my characters, Yuana would be the best for that.
And I haven't decided
Cute.
yet to make June either a ghost or a ghost hunter. Because he's got the ears and the tail, you know? So I'm like, that could be ghostly, but then I'm like, well, if he turns kind of like Danny Phantom, you know, like, then that kind of gives that vibe too, just because of the black and white deal, you know? Like the color scheme, so, I don't know, I ain't decided yet.
But yeah, I'd be excited to see Yuana in that. That would be really cool.
Yes. See, I found that I really like the square, sharp, boxy kind of drawing styles. Like I had done Invader Zim before, and I really like that style. So that's kind of why I picked Danny Phantom because I'm like, I haven't done that style, but it's fairly close, so it might turn out nice.
Yeah, I actually never really watched many or any of those kinds of cartoons, like growing up or in my teens. I think one of the only really Western ones that I ever watched, was on it. It was Batman, like Batman the animated series, like the DC movies and animated stuff. That was pretty much most of what I watched for Western cartoons, I would say.
It.
So I have very small knowledge and didn't watch much of Western cartoons.
Gotcha. There's so many good ones, though. Honestly, like I don't
There
know.
are some that I actually kind of wanna watch.
Like what?
I've kind of wanted to try watching Miraculous Ladybug, Ben Ben 10. Those were definitely like the two that I actually kind of want to try watching to see if I like them or not.
Nice, nice. I feel like
Those are the only two I could think of instantly that
you'd
I knew
probably
I wanted
like
to
them.
watch.
I would say there are certain Ben 10 shows that are like a bit overrated. Some of them.
Mm. There are definitely some shows that way that are that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to be leaving soon for the interview.
Oh, good luck.
Appreciate it. Hopefully it goes well, to be honest.
Yeah, I hope it goes well.
I'm gonna get ready. I'll probably come back if y'all start in here.
Sounds good. Tell
Okay.
us how it goes.
Alright. I will. See y'all.
Bye.
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 I don't like that it resizes based. Like, I mean, I kind of like that it resizes based on how many people are there, but
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I kind of don't at the same time.
Yeah. It was kind of interesting. So I get in musical moods, like different music type of moods.
Mm-hmm.
So recently, I was listening to some two steps. I was like, I am so in that mood. Or like that style of music. I was like, just I was like, yep.
Now you
And
got
then
that
the other
one
day I was
song. You got that one song stuck in my head now.
which one?
Everybody, 1-2 step. Do you know that one?
I don't
You don't know that song?
know.
Oh my gosh. I think it's literally called like 1-2 step. Sierra, that sounds familiar. Yeah, yeah, 1-2 step by Sierra.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hip hoppy.
Huh. But I was listening to like some of like Heart of Courage, uh some of the classics, and then some of them I hadn't heard before, which were really, really nice.
Mm. Found a diamond in the rough, huh?
Mm-hmm. It was like, okay, so I had started it Thursday night, and this playlist was like almost 5 hours. I kid you
Holy
not, it was
cow.
almost 5 hours. So I was like, okay, I'll just start it. And I was like just listening to the music, kind of absorbing it. I really just love sitting and just listening to music. And so I was doing that, and I was like just kind of absorbing it. And it was like, I kind of fell asleep. So I was like 2 hours, 2.5 hours in whenever I came back to it. And it was like, I don't remember listening to a few of these songs. So the next yesterday, I was like, okay, I could listen to some more of it. And so I picked up back like an hour before or so, where
Dang.
I actually remembered listening to that song last. It was kind of funny. And then I finished up the playlist today. So I
Nice.
remembered where I left off. Like I finished like one song and I was like, okay, I'll leave it off for now and then I'll come back to to the next song later. So I did like an hour and a half or so at a time.
All right, so not 5 hours all at once.
No, 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 definitely not. Oh, that would be so much.
I mean,
I mean, I love that type of music. I really do. It's just I can't handle it all like at once, like so
I've known
much.
people to do it, so.
Yeah, I have too. But it's like I cannot. I can only listen to some type of music for a while, and I have to be kind of in that mood to listen to it too.
Same, same.
And then I have a friend who's like, he listens to like the same genre of music. He doesn't get that musical mood type. Like has
Hmm.
to listen to different stuff.
Yeah, I can't listen to this. I mean, I guess if I'm in that mood, I can listen to the same thing, but like my
Mhm.
moods
Mhm.
change. Oh,
Yeah,
hi,
they
Magic.
do. Yeah, I get that. Mine most definitely changes too.
Like I can listen to just about anything besides like I'm not big on like screamo or dubstep.
Mhm.
Um, although I did actually find one dubstep song that I liked just because it was a really nice beat. Um, but yeah, that or honestly country. Like
Yeah, I'm not a big country person either.
yeah, there's a few songs that I'm like, okay, yeah, I can listen to this, but then most of them
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm kind of bored with it now.
Yeah. I have heard like one or two decent songs that are technically country songs,
Hmm.
but most of them is like, yeah, I don't really like them. But a lot of the messaging is the same,
Yes.
just with a little bit of different words.
Although
But
there
it's
was,
like,
go ahead.
it's like, yeah, it's all the same except just with different words. You still have the same ideas.
Exactly. And like there was something I want to say my psych teacher had brought to our attention, but I don't really remember. Um, a while back that all songs are one of three things. And if you really listen to the lyrics, I mean, unless it's like a complete like gibberish like
Mm-hmm.
scat song or something, um, then it's all either about like love, so like love, heartbreak, or um, getting kind of the next stage of love, or drugs. Like it's literally
Yeah,
like one of those three things for 99% of the music that's out there.
or a lot of the genres.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like some different things that you find in different genres. Like
Mm-hmm.
you don't really find, I would say, like a lot of the drugs part in like some of like J-pop that I've noticed or
That's
something
true.
like
That's
that.
true.
Is like that definitely fits with American stuff.
Yeah.
It's one of with American stuff, it's one of those 30 things for sure.
Yeah. For sure.
And I can probably count on, I would say it's less than 20, probably less than 20 songs that I actually like that's American pop
Mm-hmm.
that I actually like.
I know. I know my sister's obsessed with K-pop.
Yeah, I've only really listened to Tomorrow Together, and I've only heard like a song or two of Stray Kids. So
I don't think I've ever heard of
I'm
Stray
very
Kids.
they did the song I know, it's called Top. It's from the anime God of High School.
I haven't heard of that anime either. Do I like live
That
under a
one
rock?
is, I guess so. That one is adapted off of a webtoon.
Mm. Okay.
That one's adapted from a webtoon. I haven't read it yet. I actually kind of want to read it. Even if I drop it, I want to at least start it and see how far I get.
Nice, nice.
Because I have no problem with dropping an anime or a manhwa that just doesn't appeal to me.
Same.
I have no problem with dropping it. Although sometimes dropping it is like, I'll drop it for now, but I'll come back later.
Yeah.
Like, one of them, I have dropped the manhwa for now. I have read the entire novel, or almost, which was Omniscient Reader, or Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint.
Mm.
I read the entire novel. Or actually, I picked up at chapter 100, because that's where the manhwa left off, like, way back 2 years ago or so. No, 3 years. 3 years ago now.
Dang, 100 chapters.
But it was like, I picked up at 100, like chapter 100, but the total of the web novel was 551 chapters.
Holy cow.
And then it took me 2 months to read the 441, or 51.
Holy cow.
It took me so long. And that was like being, like, reading, like, obsessively reading it, like, so long. Like, I would literally stay up to, like, 1 or 2 in the morning.
Dang.
Yes, it was crazy. I was so hooked. But then I dropped the manhwa right now, because I'll just pick it up whenever I want to pick it up again. Because I know the story. So I'll just come back to it later.
I feel that. No shame.
No. And then, speaking of webtoon, I just found out they put on Full Metal Alchemist.
Really?
Yes, they have Full Metal Alchemist. And then one I found recently that they put on too was I don't know if you've heard of it. Hell's Paradise.
That sounds familiar.
It's a anime. I think I don't remember which. It's recent, relatively recent. But that manga is on both Hell's Paradise and FMA are on Webtoon now.
Nice.
And it's like a colorized version.
Oh, cool.
So I will most definitely read FMA for sure. I definitely want to read that one. So, but it's kind of cool that they're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised. But anyway, the back to the K-pop, because spaghetti brain.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Spaghetti brain.
I am so
Do you
lost.
not know? Do you not know spaghetti brain and waffle brain?
No. What is that?
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, all right. So typically, it's kind of more so with guys and girls, but it can definitely depend on girls and girls, guys and guys. So there's pretty much two types of kind of thinking called waffle brain or spaghetti brain. So a waffle brain they will carve I can't speak that
What?
I can't.
What?
Let me look up the word. And then you'll know. Okay, anyway, they'll divide it into sections.
If I don't know how to spell it, how am I supposed to look it up?
I know. Okay, I was trying to look it up, but I didn't.
Oh.
But what they'll do is, so they'll have like different sections that different topics are in. So like you'll have like a car talking about car stuff in one box, and then food stuff in one box, and it's like all different boxes for like different topics to like talk about, and they don't connect. Like they're all in their own little box or a waffle. So that's kind of a waffle brain, and it's like all in like different compartments. Haha, that's it. That's it.
Compartments? That's what
So
you were trying to say?
yeah, compartments, like compartmentalize. That's the word I was actually trying to say.
Okay.
So like they compartmentalize the different topics into like boxes. So each box is its own thing, and it doesn't interact with with anything else. So they'll go from one topic to another topic with no and nothing in between. It's just like pretty much it's like you're opening one box and then you empty that box and then you go to your another box. If that makes any sense.
It does.
Okay. And then on the other hand, spaghetti brain, they are it's a endless list of topics. Like you're talking about one thing and then it was somehow and trace into another thing, which totally seems unrelated.
But it's related.
Like, yes, like we're talking about K-pop, and then somehow it looped to anime, and then we were talking about some of the stuff in manhwa and manga, and that totally seems unrelated, but then it will loop back somehow into it will all relate somehow.
Okay. I get it.
That's what a spaghetti brain is. And I'm a spaghetti brain. I will totally talk about different topics that may not seem instantly related,
Yeah, I do
but
that
they
too.
all will come back. So,
I do that too.
yeah, I cannot compartmentalize like things. Like I'm not that.
For me,
I'm a
it's
100.
mainly just like, oh, I'll forget about it. And then, like I say it, and then we move on, like, to the next thing that kind of linked in with it, but then kind of didn't.
Mhm,
Or, like you said, it'll seem extremely random, but it's like
mhm.
one little thing you said links to something else, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's totally spaghetti brain.
Mm-hmm.
So I So that's a thing I found out recently, like within the last few years.
Gotcha.
So now you know about the spaghetti and waffle ring.
Yes, now I do.
And girls, most of the time, girls are more spaghetti brains
Mm.
than waffle brains. Because me and my one of my sisters were definitely spaghetti brains. And then I think my other sister's a little bit more of a waffle brain.
Hmm.
So it is really interesting. My dad for sure is a waffle brain. He will definitely compartmentalize things, and he
I mean,
can't.
if
He. So it's like yeah, you can't if you're compartmentalizing things, you don't see that invisible thread that like
that connects it
connects
all.
this connects it all. I was like,
Right.
there's that thread.
You're
That's
like, what in the
spaghetti.
world are you talking about? Like, where'd
Yep.
that come from?
It's like where did that come from? And it's kind of fun. It's like kind of funny whenever you still have that spaghetti strand, and
Mhm.
you think it's like it's connecting, but it connected in your brain and not with your mouth.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, I guess I actually didn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
so,
So,
so it's partially a joke with some of my friends that whenever we're talking, like one of my friends recently, we were talking and it was like we were talking about the it was the spaghetti brain. We were doing the spaghetti brain.
I feel like sometimes, like, I'll know if I'm talking to like a waffle brain, I guess.
Hmm.
Because when I start talking about something else, they give me such a confused look. Like,
Yes.
what in the world? Where did
I'm
this
like,
come from?
what, yeah.
Then I have to
Did we start talking about
explain.
that?
I have to like explain the strand of thought process here.
Yes. Yes. I get that. I totally get that. It's like, here's where it connects.
Like,
And
it's
then
not
you see
random,
the
I
light
swear.
bulb. And then you see the light bulb come on in their head. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. That's where, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Totally makes sense.
So I'm gonna, since it's graduation season, I'm gonna make my friend a graduation card and do it. It's a little personalized because I
Cool.
drew Otonashi from Angel Beats and then I printed it off and I was like, this is perfect because he's graduating and like the ending of Angel Beats is a graduation. So I was like, ah, what a perfect idea. So,
I like that.
well, technically he graduated, so I'm a little late, but
Mm.
I'll give it to him when I see him next.
Better late than never, right?
Right. So,
Yeah.
and he's also he's my coworker, which he's going to a full-time job. So next week will be the last week I'm working with him. Makes me sad. So,
Yeah.
so I'll give it to him then.
I'm sure I'll like it.
I think he will. So, oh, okay. I'm gonna be right back for a little bit.
Okie dokie.
I have to go get some lunch. So it is that time.
Okie dokie.
All right, I'll be back.
Alright. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go warm up some lunch too. So I will be right back too. Don't leave. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god, magic! What in the world? Okay, no, you're not stealing my stream. Bad mod. Bad. Okay, you tried to set it on fire! Bruh! Bruh! Oh my gosh. What am I... What am I gonna do with you, I swear? Oh gosh. A good mod would be putting out those fires. Don't you know? You know, water? Oh, you do know water. Okay, good. Don't mind my eating noises. I was hungry. Oh, I made yakisoba. Oh well, reheated yakisoba.
Okay, I'm back for a few minutes while I'm waiting on my tea to finish steeping.
What kind of tea did you make?
Tetley. British
Nice, nice.
blend. The nice thing about Tetley for me is I like that it has more caffeine
Mm.
for me. It's a little bit of a stronger black tea.
Are you feeling tired? You need the caffeine?
Oh, a little. Thankfully, it's not too bad. But it's like, yeah, I want a little bit of a stronger tea today, and it was a tea bag, and I don't have much Earl Grey left, so I felt lazy. I didn't feel like getting my infuser.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's the nice thing about tea bags is the days that you're lazy, you can just use them.
Uh-huh. I know I'll probably make a whole bunch of tea drinkers angry when I say this, but when I use tea bags, I literally just leave the tea bag in there. Like, I don't ever just steep for like 3 minutes and then I'm done. I just leave it in there just because I'm lazy.
I know people who do that.
It's literally not
And
for
you know
taste or
what?
anything, just lazy.
Yeah. Thankfully, I'm not that lazy. I'll remove the tea bags and then I'll use them again because
Mm-hmm.
they're pretty good that you can use them up. You can use them twice at least.
Yeah, I do that at work a
Um,
lot.
so like I'll reuse my tea bag. So for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I always try to use it in the same day or the next day. So it doesn't get all disgusting.
Exactly. Oh, my cat says hi. You probably can't hear him purring, but he is. Okay, this arm is giving me issues. Turn that like that. Midnight Magic Rune says hi. I told him you said hello.
Okay, well, I am going to mute myself again in a second because my TeamSpeaker went off. But that was my mom. I had to talk to my mom, so.
Yes,
Alright, I'll be back.
His name is Midnight. Well, that's one of his names. I call him Nightfire. We're talking about my black cat. He came to say hello.
Ah.
Yes. Yeah, Mom calls him Midnight. I call him Nightfire. He is a handsome, handsome devil. He's a silky, slick black panther. Yakisoba's so good. Right? I'm not really animating at the moment. I'm too busy eating.
I have my tea.
And you didn't make me any still.
No.
What
Nope,
good are you? I
didn't.
swear.
I know, right? Well, if I did make you tea, you wouldn't be able to be here to drink it, so.
I told you, throw it at the computer. It'll come through.
I don't trust you with that. Sorry. I don't think physics would work that way.
Yeah. Fine, I'll just stick to my plain water then.
I mean, water's good.
It is.
Well, I don't like it though. It's good for you. But I don't like water because I don't like the taste of water.
Now, different waters do taste different.
It is true. It is very true. And I know, like, the water that I drink is like, I can drink water if it's ice cold. Then I don't taste it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like actually kind of fine. But it has to be like so cold that I don't taste the nastiness that it normally tastes like.
See, for me, for water, Fiji is my all-time favorite, just because it tastes so like crisp and pristine. But like on the opposite end of the spectrum, there's tap water or
Oh.
Aquafina. I don't like
Oh,
Aquafina.
Aquafina is gross.
Like
Yeah.
whether it's in a bottle or whether it's in a
Hmm.
can or a cup or whatever,
Yeah.
it tastes metallic.
I get you.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I totally get you. And then there's some people who don't think they don't get the taste of water. They don't taste it. They don't taste differences.
Yep.
Which I have some friends like that. That always sounds so funny. But the garbly gook whenever you're
Yes.
using the timeline.
Fix the neck. It just like goes sideways. Let's see. This needs to be more of like a. I don't know. So, did you get a chance to set up your streaming stuff?
Oh, not yet. Let me do that. Not at least open it. Okay.
Mm.
Remind me later. Okay, there we go. Had to pause a stupid thing. Because I have it as it automatically starts playing my background music.
Oh, gotcha.
So whenever I open it up, so I was like, okay, gotta pause this stupid thing. If I can remember my password.
Man, I do that all the time.
Oh, good. Skip. You don't need to know my home address. You already know it, Google. You don't need to know it. You know it already. Okay, there's that.
You ever seen that meme that's like, it's about the password strength or whatever, and it pops up with that error, like, it's not, that's a weak password or something like that. And the person's like, well, I have a weak memory, all right? Like, let me keep my password.
That's beautiful.
Like, that's so me. Like, let me keep my password.
Yeah. I have like different passwords and it's like it varies, obviously. But I kind of categorize my passwords, if that makes any sense.
Same.
It's like they're similar for one type of like thing. And then another type that's like is gonna be kind of similar to this. So
Same.
at least I don't think some people will get some of my passwords.
Why should I wear two different shoes?
At least, sorry, what? I was running the playlist.
No, that's fine. What was it? At least
Natural
some. I don't
passwords.
think some people will get some of my passwords.
Oh, yeah. I gotta say, I think the strongest password I ever had, um, even though it didn't have any numbers in it or symbols or whatever, it was an entire sentence. It was actually to get into my old computer. Did you ever watch Jane and the Dragon?
No, but I've heard of it.
It is. It was. It was kind of like a preteen type of show, I think, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a jester character in it, and he had a crush on the main character, and he said a line to her, trying kind of like a pickup line, I guess. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it was "What a pity for a face so pretty," and I made that my password for the longest time on my old computer. When people would see me pull up my computer and I was like just typing in a paragraph, they're like, "What in the world?"
What are you typing for your password? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's just beautiful.
I was like, I don't think anybody will ever guess that password.
No, I don't think anybody would. That's beautiful.
I have two different feet. Why should I wear two different shoes?
Man, my beginning looks so great, but my middle part I've been working just on the face and the body is lacking.
Why should I wear two different shoes?
I
I'm
was
trying to see if I saved the
Why should I
password for
wear
this, for Streamlabs. I don't know if I saved it. I don't know if I saved it like via screenshot or if I typed it in my little Word, like my little password document.
they really shouldn't make you have to like keep so many different passwords and like
Because
change your
it's like,
passwords.
yeah, because it's like, okay, I don't remember. Did I log in with my email or did I do an account like a
Right?
platform? I don't remember.
I,
I
if I
think I did an
can,
email.
if I can, I always try to do the email just so that way I don't have to worry
Yeah.
about it. Or
Okay,
if
I'm
it's got
gonna
like
let's see.
Facebook or Twitch or something like that, I'll just be like, yeah, log in with that, sure.
Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I forgot my password. And then I'll actually just write it. Write it slash type it. Wow. That's quite a lengthy password. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's got to be strong, remember?
Well, it was the digit. It
Oh,
was the digits that, and I was like, I looked up the email on my phone, so it's like I actually had to use the numpad to type it in. So I
oh,
was too lazy to do it on my computer. Okay, and I'm gonna at least take a picture for the moment. Okay, let's try this again. Mm. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I guess it actually was a month ago. Huh.
You know what gets me when you try a password and it's like, oh, you can't use your same password. It's like that's the password I just tried 3 times.
Yeah. And it's all different variations on that type of password.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, no, it's not that one. Maybe it's this one. No. And then you find out later it's something entirely different.
Right.
Okay. All right, there we go. I have the browser for Streamlabs open now. So after I changed my password and was able to log in there. So
See, the Streamlabs that I use, I actually use the desktop.
you do actually use the desktop version?
Yeah, I use the desktop version. Just because it made it easier than, like, pulling up the internet and signing in and stuff every time. Because the desktop version will just keep me signed in. I don't have to worry about it. And it's just right, it's like right there, you know.
I'll go ahead and download it.
Honestly, I find it very, like, intuitive and user friendly.
Well, that's good.
Much more so than OBS, I think. Even though it's very similar. Like, I think for the extra stuff, so like reactions or redeems or sound effects or things like that, it makes it a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. Then OBS makes it.
Yeah. Then like mixing
Yeah.
OBS and Restream and 2 or 3 other things, because it's like all in one. It's really nice.
So you just use Streamlabs then?
Yeah, I just use Streamlabs. Once in a while, I will use like to set up. I don't know if you remember or have the stream pulled up, but on the top, like the health bars for YouTube and Twitch people,
Yeah.
like to set up like that stuff and my border and other things, I used I think it's Stream Elements.
Stream Elements.
Stream Elements slash dashboard slash overlays. And it lets you put a whole bunch of stuff in there. So like making a scene. I don't know if you've done that before with any of them, like OBS or whatever. But like it'll make you can make a scene with it, with different elements, and then when you put it in your actual streaming thing, so OBS, Streamlabs, whatever, it's just one window. It's not like 17 different assets that you have to, you know, group together in a folder or visualize on and off or whatever. It's just it's just the one link, because when you go in like this, which this is probably a bad example, but oh, that's a chat box. That is a bad example because you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so like this is the HP one, which the HP I have to unfortunately have separate, only because you can't do YouTube and Twitch in the same layers on here, but you can do like all Twitch stuff on one and all YouTube stuff on another. So like if I wanted, so I've got the health thing there. If I wanted, I can add chat, I can add like images and backgrounds or borders. I could add things for subscribers, like, you know, notification things or alerts, redeems, a whole bunch of different stuff. And then all you do is you copy the URL and you put it in as a browser source. And so it doesn't draw as much, like, doesn't have to use as much power. Yeah. It's
When I get there, you might have to help me with that.
Yeah.
If I don't figure it out.
That's fine. Oh, I just closed out of my class, but that's alright. Yeah, and if you have questions setting up, feel free to share your screen in Discord because I've got mine set to my actual like screen for my stream, so
Mhm.
it's not like it'll like you won't dock yourself or anything, you know. I thought about setting it just to the screen that was in Discord, but it's like nah, because I feel like that would have problems for some reason. Just knowing my luck.
Okay, let's try that again. I do not want to do that. I tried moving it to a different drive. It did not like that. Okay, we'll just leave it as. We'll just leave it where it is.
That works.
And thankfully, it won't take too vast. Oh yeah, I still have 56 gig left in my almost full one.
There you go.
And that won't take a lot. These types of programs don't take a lot, which is nice.
Yeah. Mm.
So it's kind of funny because on my tablet, you get your weekly report of how much you've used certain apps in your tablet.
Uh-huh.
And that game that I was telling you about earlier, Lord of Heroes, like almost every week, it was like about 20 hours.
Oh my god.
Yes. And that's like just like in a weekly basis.
That's a lot.
It is. I leave it a lot of times. I leave it on an auto run, kind of for some of the battle things,
Mm-hmm. Well, that
because
kind of makes sense then.
I get a reward if I leave it. The game, yeah, the game gives you a reward if you're at least on the game for an hour and a half.
Mm.
Um, but I tend to leave it on like 3 hours, 4 hours doing stuff.
Holy
Like some
cow.
of it's like farming.
Mm. Gotcha.
Some of my farming the materials and the event stuff whenever they do that. So I can just set it on like a auto, and then I can do other stuff.
I think that works.
It's so Streamlabs is also doing the Microsoft Visual C redistribution.
Really?
I did not even realize that I didn't have that. Oh, so I was doing that too. Oh, fun.
I'm kind of getting a headache from looking at a screen all day.
Okay. Since I have OBS open, I'm curious what the Streamlabs looks like compared to what I have in OBS.
Honestly, it's really like similar for layout.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't think you'll get too confused. I mean, like I said, you can use OBS, but in order to do the multi-stream, you'll have to use Restream as well. So you'd have to use two different programs. So
Yeah. Which, in that case, I may switch to Streamlabs. Because it'd be nice just to have it all in one spot.
yeah, that's mostly why I switched.
I'm streaming. Yes. Log in. Oh, yay! I didn't have to enter in my password.
Yay!
Oh, it can't connect. What?
Uh-oh. Why can't it connect?
It said site cannot be reached. Let me try this again.
I don't know.
Ah, there we go. Second time's a charm. Boom. Ow. I feel like I did that, like the connecting my my YouTube account and Twitch account, but I guess maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's been long enough. I don't remember if I actually like connected them.
Fair enough.
It's playing musical browsers with me.
Musical
Okay,
browsers? Where's it taking you?
It was like the login, the next page, and so it was like, seriously, you stupid thing. Okay. Try this again. It didn't like my YouTube. I'm gonna try this again.
You got it.
Second time may be the charm. Yes, select all of those stupid things. Cause it's gotta be me. There we go. It worked.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Hurrah! Oh no. Oh, actually, take that back. I will import. I will import if I can. If it will allow me. Oh, nice.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
on
can
Streamlabs,
import from OBS. Yep.
yeah, you can import everything, so you don't have to redo anything.
Yep. I did, and
Yeah,
I hear it.
That feature is nice.
Okay. Gotta click that. Okay. Gonna click that. No! What did you do?
I don't know, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. I swear.
I was talking to my computer.
I swear I
It
didn't do it.
it exited out of the program, so we're trying to. It literally just crashed for a moment. Let's try
That's
this
no
again. let's try that again. Ah! And it went back to nothing. Okay. Let's see if I can import again. Because it's back to zippy zap, nothing anymore. Let's try this. I'll have to link that. Let's try linking that again. Because apparently, second time's a charm for everything right now today.
Yeah. Second time.
Second time's a charm.
Yeah.
This is dumb. That's dumb. Oh, and it did. Great. Quite literally, I had to like log in twice for both the YouTube and the Twitch.
Yeah,
I
you
literally had
do.
to do everything twice.
Yeah,
And
but
then it
once
worked the
you've got it
second
set
time.
up,
Yeah.
then you don't have to.
Okay, let me see.
I mean, you could do like I do and also log into Facebook and TikTok and Twitter and have to do it like 5 times.
No thanks. I'll just stick with 2 times for now. I'll just stay with 2 times for now. And then if I decide to do more later, I will.
I keep meaning to try to stream to those other ones whenever I stream here. I just have not set it up yet, honestly. Like, I've logged in and that's about it.
Okay. Well, the stupid thing.
I am going to go grab some chocolate. I will be right back.
That's fine. I'm trying to figure this out. Ah! I found it! Let me go again. Okay. I made that one. Made that one. There we go. Mute that. Okay, there we go. Ah! Why did you crash? Ah. You stupid thing. Crashed again.
Okay, I'm back.
It decided to crash again. I do not understand it, but it cut the import. For some reason it didn't like it.
Oh my gosh, Magic, not again.
So this time it didn't make second time the charm. Wait a minute. No, second time was a charm, even though it did crash. Oh, shock.
So this makes twice now that when I've left, my mod has tried to burn down my stream.
Well, I opened it back up, and my OBS play came back up. It actually imported the second time,
Good, good.
and it did crash again. But after I opened it up, which is this is the third time opening it, it works. It actually kept it. Okay, close it. Let's open it for a fourth time and see if it stays.
I don't think I ever had trouble with that.
It's weird. It was like actually like after I imported it. Like first time it crashed almost immediately after importing from OBS. Second time it was like basically when I was exiting it out, and then it's like, oh, Streamlabs has crashed. And so third time worked. And then now I'm opening it for the fourth time to see if fourth time's the charm as well. No. Here we go. I don't think you prefer to hear me coughing into my microphone. Yay! It is right up here. Wonderful. Let's see. Manage seed collections. Let's delete that one. And delete that. So I have just this one at the moment. The only thing that I'm finding is that I actually kind of liked with OBS at the moment was starting and stopping my music. Where right now I'm only being able to mute.
Yeah. That is one thing, but you can set it to there's two different. Let me figure out the modes here.
Because I want to like be able to start and stop it. Like I don't want it to instantly start when I open it up. So it's like whenever screen starts, it's like already like in the middle of the song.
Yeah, there's an option, if I can remember where it's at, where you can pick to either pause and play from the pause on the play, or pause and restart when you hit play again.
I see restart playback when source becomes act.
Yeah, that's it. There should be another option there too, though.
That's the only one I see.
Unless the other option is just continuing from where it's at, so you just have to turn on or off the restart.
I'll try turning off the restart. I'll see what if that's what I want. Nope, that's definitely not what I want. Alright, I got an idea. Let's duplicate this. I got a beautiful idea.
Okay.
That will actually move. Yes.
Well, you can always keep it. You can always have it restart on the play, and then when you start the stream, you hit play.
Okay,
and then it'll start
here's what I did. Here's what I did, which will work for me. So I duplicated the scene, and then I made the little parentheses, no music, and so then I deleted the BGM for that. So whenever I actually start the stream, I can just hit the welcome, my little welcome thing that has the music. So it's like, hey, it's a nice little workaround.
There you go.
And I think that will work. I think that'll. Because it seems like everything else would be a little more difficult. So it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it that way. And the nice thing is, there's really no copyright. Well, the copyright is myself for the music because I made it.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's my music. So. Which is nice.
That's what I had to do with mine, because I did not want to have to deal with copyrights.
Okay.
See, if you're on Twitch, you don't really have to worry too much about it, because then it just mutes it for you. But if you're on YouTube, you get those strikes.
Yeah, that's true. Thankfully, if I'm doing like one of my other live streams, I just play classical music. So it's like, yeah, you're not gonna. It's public domain, so
there you go.
I played it. So that worked for that. But there we go. This is what I want. There we go. Now I put it in studio mode. Now it looks very similar to what I was used with OBS. Oy vey. So with it, so if it's like connected to two things, so like my YouTube and Twitch, if I stream it, is it gonna start on both?
Yeah. When you
Oh,
go to
nice.
start stream, it'll give you the options to set up all your stream stuff. So like the title, the description, tags, and
So
you can click on the left whichever socials you want to stream on, and then change whether you want to do horizontal or vertical. I think horizontal's the default. And then you like hit OK or start stream or something after that, and it'll actually like connect to both and start the stream on whatever page you're on. So if you're on your like starting page, it'll start there. But if you're on like another one, it'll start there for your stream. So yeah.
I might do a quick test stream to see if this works.
You can also change it to private too. So if you do any test streams,
Yeah.
you don't want them to go
That's
public.
what I'm gonna do.
At least YouTube has the option. I don't remember if Twitch gives that option or not. But I do think it has to be so long for Twitch to pick it up. Because there's been a couple of times when the stream on mine has like cut out after like a minute, and I don't think Twitch had it on there, so you might be alright.
So it's now. There we go. Dual output. There we go.
You found it?
Yeah. Enable. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. So then. No, I don't want that. Let's try this. There we go. Ah! There we go.
Did you get it?
There we go. Now it's working with that. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Additional setting. Privacy. Private. There we go.
Now did you get it?
I'm seeing the different settings. So
Oh, I was gonna say there's lots of there we goes.
yeah. Okay. So yeah. I'm seeing the different things. So
Oh yeah.
okay. So I think I see like we're setting up the two different streams. Okay. Nice. Okay. So let's see. Oh, now actually, test this.
Okay.
For some reason, it wants to me. I can't like if I have I can't enable the dual output,
Mm-hmm.
and then it only is letting me stream to YouTube or Twitch.
Oh, it's only letting you do one or the other?
Yeah.
Do you have one set as vertical?
No, I don't. There we go.
Or maybe, hold on. Maybe I had it backwards. Maybe you had to have one as vertical and one as horizontal.
Yeah, you have to have one
for
as
free.
horizontal and one as vertical.
Okay. You could do YouTube as the vertical one.
Yeah,
I
that
see-
would work.
I see vertical lives on there all the time.
Yeah, same. Okay.
You
let's
do
try
have to change your view though to see the vertical and the horizontal.
this. Yeah.
Let me see if I can remember where to do that at.
Okay. Private. Auto.
Because you have to change you have to readjust your stuff to fit the vertical screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, it's the correct page. Okay. Let's see what.
I can remember where it's at. Oh, in settings and video, that's where you go to enable the dual output.
Ah! Okay.
Yes.
Settings and video.
Video, and there should be a dual output in there.
Disable. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I want. Alright. Now let's try this again. I haven't even Ah! There we go. That's what I had. That's why it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Ah! Enable. Okay, now let's see if it's. Redo all the settings that I had.
You gotta redo them?
Yes, because it was like I haven't actually done the full. I kept exiting out the go live part constantly.
Oh, I gotcha.
So it's like, okay, let's now have it. Let's try this now. No. Let's switch now. Ah! Oh. It wants me to put something as a category for Twitch.
Pick another category.
Yeah, the Twitch category.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm gonna hit this. Alright, let's try this. I will probably delete. I will make sure to delete this stream.
Well, like I said, Twitch may not hold on to it.
Yeah, that would be. I'll see if it does. I'm open on Twitch, so I can delete it later. So, because I know that YouTube has the private settings, so I can delete that too. So, let's try this. Okay.
And YouTube will keep a 30-second live.
Yeah, I know.
I know from
It
experience. I swear every time before when there would be connection issues and it would end the stream and then start the stream back up, I would have 6 different 5-second, 10-second lives on there, and I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, so it is. It's on. Alright. So it tests. Okay. Oh no! What did...
What?
An error occurred with the output. Please check your streaming and recording settings. What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
What happened?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's see. Let's open my channel on YouTube too. Okay, so there's no... Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can open YouTube Studio. See if it shows there through there, because the Twitch one works. And okay, so the Twitch one definitely works because it's streaming. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'll end. No. And now I need to figure out how to end this.
Usually you hit end stream.
Wherever that was.
The same place where start stream was.
Oh, okay. Well, it keeps saying go live, but it's not on the...
Oh. Well,
so
okay,
I'm still streaming, but...
Which one are you still streaming on?
It's showing the Twitch.
Okay. Did you have it to where it wouldn't automatically start and end stream on its own?
I'm not entirely sure.
There's a place, I don't remember. Let's see.
Do you want me to... Here, now
okay.
let me actually
if you're
show.
in settings and general
Okay.
and scroll down to output, do you have keep recording when stream stops selected?
No.
Oh, then I have no idea. I have no idea then.
Because I didn't start recording. I just went live.
Well,
let's see.
Huh.
I'm gonna Okay, I'm going to look at one. No, that's not what I want. I want...
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I find anything else about
Okay,
it.
it says I'm offline.
Oh, okay.
And what did you do, stupid computer? Oh my goodness, I don't have any problems.
Yeah, you think?
I didn't have this many problems with OBS.
Now, I don't think I've ever had that problem except the one time that I had that other thing selected by accident. So I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, like on my main screen, it's a black screen, and it's like I have no idea.
What?
It's like it's kind of locked up, but it's not. It's so weird. Okay.
I'm so lost. I really don't know.
Oh, good. It didn't keep my stupid test screen. And good. It didn't even do YouTube at all.
Oh.
It
Okay.
didn't even do YouTube at all.
Okay.
Because it didn't have my little live icon. It didn't show I was live on it.
Huh.
Now stream live. Congrats on completing your first stream.
Congrats.
Thanks. I love it. Congrats on completing your first stream. You did it.
Yeah, you did it.
Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Okay, I literally have to exit you out, stupid thing, Streamlabs. There we go! It literally went to a black screen, and I couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, I've
Isn't
never
that-
had that happen. So I don't know what you
This
did.
is so weird. Like, I've had no problems with OBS. Like, none. And then I tried Streamlabs, and I'm now having all the problems.
I seriously have no idea what you did.
I don't know I know, literally have no idea what I did either. This is an interesting stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Well, what was the other one to like try with? I know it starts with an R.
Restream.
Restream. That's it.
Yes.
All right. Now, while we're still working on this, I'm gonna see if Restream works. Because Streamlabs definitely is not working right now.
Yeah, Restream worked. Well, like I said, it worked for me for a while, but then for some reason it just kind of stopped. And I don't know why, and I was getting frustrated with trying to figure it out.
Well, I'm gonna try and see if it likes me.
I mean, the time I was using it, it worked well. You know.
Oh, there we go. It kind of, my computer locked up for a little bit. I was like, no, don't you dare go into the blue screen of death. Segway. But granted, my computer is, I think about 7, 8, maybe 10 years old.
Dang.
Yeah. It's he's an old boy. He's really old, so. Okay. I do not know what it is.
But what?
I opened up the
What?
Yes.
No, you cut out.
What? I cut out? Okay.
Yeah. I heard I opened up.
Okay, so I opened up. Please.
Are you still speaking?
Yes.
You
That's
heard
it.
that again.
What?
You're awfully quiet.
Okay, I to my phone for a moment.
Okay,
So
do I
you
get to
say
hear
you
the
would-
story now?
Yes, you should be able to hear the story now. So I opened up the browser for Restream, and it literally locked up my computer, like browser, and it's so dumb.
Maybe that's
Like
why
it
you
literally
disappeared.
locked it up. It just locked up my browser window, my computer, and like. So I guess that's why it was cutting out.
Probably.
Okay, now I'll try jumping back in on my computer in a second. After Discord starts to decide that it wants to work. My computer is having problems today.
I feel that.
Okay, X that. Okay. And honestly, I don't even have that many tabs open. Like more, it's less than normal tabs that I have on like my window. And my
No,
it crashed. Okay. Let's see.
Oh. Yeah, you have an exclamation point by you in Discord now. I've never seen that. Oh, it's gone.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You had an exclamation point by your name. I can't hear you now if you... Oh, there you are. It's like, if she's talking, I cannot hear her.
My window, like my windows just crashed, and so I opened it back up. Okay, I'm just gonna exit out that window. And have fun. Okay. Because I have less than normal tabs open.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it just didn't want to work. Maybe I'll try it later.
That's kind of what I'm thinking with the rest of this animation. Because I feel like I need to go in and really get the body down. But I don't know.
There you go. I reacted to your message.
Oh! I think. Well, you're in here. You have access.
That's why I reacted with that.
Oh gosh, dork. Yeah, I think I've got about everybody. Just out of like a lot of the new people on Discord. Um, because I know quite a few of them are streamers or VTubers. And I think I got them, but I'm not for certain if I got everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 different feet. Why should I wear 2 different shoes?
Okay, so this is what it's coming out to so far. Okay. Yep, a black screen. That's what it's. There we go.
Definitely.
So the beginning has a little bit more movement, whereas here it's just like the mouth movement. So I still got a lot to do, but
I have 2 different feet. Why should I wear 2 different shoes?
yeah.
Not too bad, though.
Yeah,
It's getting in there.
yeah. Well, this is the first stage blocking, and most people when they do blocking, they do like animatics. Looks good, thanks. And so it's like more like pose, 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 pose. Like it'll just, go between the poses. But I do it in a way where it plays through all the in-betweens too, just because going from that like step by step to where it plays through, it causes so many problems. Like a lot of problems.
So then you can just like fine tune.
Exactly.
Versus
So
like
this-
really blocking in the rest of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like this way I get to see what it looks like going from the one pose to the next pose. And it's not like let's say you had this pose here and then it would go to this pose. Well, if you would go from, they call it stepped, which is, the pose to pose, to spline, which is where it plays through like this. Well, if you would go from like this pose to this pose, there might be a thing where the arm is like way up over here or something, because that's how it like interpolates or interpolate, I don't know, whatever the word is.
Yeah.
The movement, and so it gets all crazy, and at least this way I can kind of see it as I go. Like how the hand kind of goes through the leg right there. And yeah. It's due tomorrow by 3 o'clock.
No fun.
Yeah. I'm just now really getting started on it though. So. But yeah. I'm kind of getting tired, and I feel like I want to take a break from it for a little while.
Do a little step back and just
Yeah.
do a quick refresh.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to save it.
Yeah, don't forget to save.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
It'd be terrible if you lost
Right?
so much progress,
Mm-hmm. There, now we can just chat. There we go. Ta-da. Oh. So did you get your stream thing? Is it working now?
Well, I'm going to let's try going back into let's see if the stream works again. Alright, I only have like one window, so let's hope this works.
It should work. I mean, I wouldn't see why not.
Hey! It's working so far. Like, the browser's not locking anything up anymore. So that's nice.
That's good.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue with Google. That makes it easier. Or no. Why not? Let's see.
Oh, I never did change my background to have the animated portion. Whoops. And I look really grainy for some reason. Let me fix that. I'm just now actually getting to see my stream. I did not get to see it before. Now there's two of me. I'm hiding in the door. What? Okay. Did I just hear a rise?
You heard a rise, yeah. It's my phone notification
Ah, nice.
from solo leveling.
Yeah.
I have the thing where I have to change my notifications every once in a while because otherwise I get bored.
Oh, nice.
So, hold on. Let me change. Are you familiar with Fire Emblem?
Yes.
Have you played any of the games?
No.
Okay. Well, this is one of my favorites from a Fire Emblem game. Let's see if we can find it. No, oops, I accidentally hit ringtone. Instead of notifications. That might be good. Here you go. Let me turn it up. Or my hand. This will work.
What is that
Did you
one
hear
for? Yeah.
That's Fire Emblem Three Houses.
That sounded familiar. Like, so maybe
It's
I
literally
have.
a special. It's like a special scene that I regret not doing my first playthrough. That I'm totally gonna play through again and do it the second time. So I will totally do that.
Nice.
Because it's choosing a certain character for a certain event. I love it. And I made that one too.
Nice.
I've made my own notification sounds. I made some of my own ringtones before.
Ooh, cool.
Restream wants me to confirm my account. Let's confirm it. Okay, there we go.
Oh. Man, it's been a long day. And yet I've done like nothing.
Some days do be like that.
I know. Even my cat's taking a nap. He's tired. He's a lazy bum. Yes, you are. Who's a lazy bum? Oh, cutie pie. Yeah. So cute. He's so cute.
Let's see.
We need something to talk about.
We do. I'm kind of confused. I was just busy for a second. Hold on. My dog wants in
Oh,
my room.
you gotta let the puppy in.
Of course. And I thankfully can keep my headphones on connected to the monitor. April!
Oh, nice.
Hey, April! Come on. I opened the door for you, stupid dog. And, okay, now I have to take off the headphones because she puts them in bed. One second. You know, she's a dork. She adopted me, so I'm her dog.
Cute.
I'm her person. I'm proud of it.
No, you're her dog. You are totally her dog.
Oh yeah. she's my dog. She actually, my older sister, technically, she was her dog, even though mom bought her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dogs choose people. They choose their favorite people.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
And I'm actually technically her second favorite person.
Oh.
But because my sister is not around anymore, because she got married and moved out of state, so she's out of
Now
state.
you're the favorite.
So it's like, now I'm her favorite. Because there's no one else. And then if I'm not around, then it's mom.
Mm.
She is totally, it's kind of funny, we have two dogs. April, she is totally a women's dog. Like, and then Lupe, she's totally a guy's dog. April's a gal's dog, April's a guy, and Lupe's a guy's dog. It's so funny.
I feel like Lupe is a boy's name. Like I don't like.
Lupe?
Yeah, Lupe. I don't know. When I think of that, I just think of like a Spanish dude. I don't know.
I getcha. Like, her original name was Lucy.
Oh.
And it's my uncle's dog, and he renamed her Lupe. Because it was similar enough. So.
I was thinking maybe it was like a nickname for like Lupita or something.
No, it's just Lupe.
Lupe.
We do call her Loopy Loo or make things off of that. Whatever you can make. Whatever you can make with the name.
There you go.
That works. And then AP, I call her AP, or whatever. I want to call her with just April part of it.
Hey, animals will answer to whatever you want to call them.
They
like
do.
you could call them like
it's really funny.
you can call them like a bowl full of nacho cheese, and they'll answer you.
It's so funny. Oh, it's really funny how animals just fun to names that are not their names.
Right?
So our two dogs are Chinese.
Oh.
So it's kind of funny because Lupe is definitely on the more Chihuahua side. She definitely was more Chihuahua, and then April definitely has more of the dog look.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of funny.
Let's see. Go ahead.
They're old dogs. Like April's 14 now, and Lupe is 18.
No magic, no more fire. No more fire. Dang, 18. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's funny because April's health, even though she's younger, it seems like she might go first.
Oh,
Because
Health
she's been
problems?
having, well, she's getting, well, she's obviously old, but her legs are starting to weaken, and she just can't get up and down our stairs as fast. Or she's fall, like, we have pretty steep stairs,
mm-hmm.
and she's fallen down those twice.
Oh,
Like, once from about halfway, and once from the top.
oh, poor baby.
Yeah, quite literally. So I think she got it in her head she has to go extremely slow if she wants to get down the stairs. But we also try to watch her so she does fall.
Well, that's good though.
Because like we obviously definitely like what we try to take care of them, but I mean they're dogs, they're animals.
Yeah, they'll do
They're
whatever
not
they want.
human beings.
Exactly.
So I mean, yeah, but yes. Okay.
We've got we've got a black cat, Midnight or Nightfire. And he was a rescue. See, he was a few months old when we got him, and the kids outside were picking him up by his like hips, by like and dropping him on his face. To the point that his nose, like the bridge of his nose, was all bloodied and bruised and stuff. Yeah. And just because he was a black cat, you know how people do.
Yeah.
And so he was actually my mom's birthday present, because when we came in to visit family, that's when we found him, and it was for her birthday. So we were like, you know what, we're gonna take him home. And he is the sweetest, most loving thing you will ever meet.
I know how that is, because we had a black cat named Midnight. And oh my goodness, he was so they were two cats, Marmalade and Midnight. Orange Tabby, of course, Marmalade, and then Black Cat Midnight. So Midnight, after Marmalade passed, Midnight, he was sweet anyway before Marmalade passed, but he was just the sweetest thing ever. He was like one of the best pets. He was just so wonderful. He was
Black
a really
cats
good cat.
they're always so super sweet.
They do sometimes have their because they are black cats, they do sometimes have that temperamental, like they do have that. But like
Times maybe.
they have mood. They have sometimes their moods.
Well, I mean, like,
A
if you're
little
being
bit.
mean to them or something, like, they might bite back a little bit. But anybody would.
Oh yeah.
Like mine, if you're
Midnight.
messing
Oh
with
yeah.
him, if he don't want messed with, he might tell you so.
Yep. Midnight, he was such a good cat. Oh. Okay, it was funny. Back when I was in school, like high school, I was homeschooled, so I would be doing my work, sitting, doing my homework, and Midnight, he decided one time, and he wanted to jump up on my lap, and that was fine. It was so adorable. I was like, yeah, you can sit on my lap. And then he decided that he wanted to half lay on my lap, and his other half sprawled across my home, so I couldn't do it.
Excuses.
So let's say I didn't get my homework done at that moment. Because like the cat was sitting on my lap. It was so cute because he was like his bottom half was on my lap, and he was like stretched. out onto like my floor. It was so cute. Oh, he was adorable.
I love when they stretch.
Mm-hmm. Midnight
we-
was not too much of a cuddler, but it was wonderful when he did cuddle with you.
Right? We've got some dogs too, and so we have let's see, we've got Molly, who is a bigger dog. She's like a boxer mixed. I don't know what she's mixed with, but she's mixed with something. And she was so hyperactive when we first got her that when she jumped, her butt would like go up above your head. like
Wow.
like she would like hit a doorway, like it was that she was jumping that high. And
wow, that's high.
yeah. And she's calmed down quite a bit. She still can get rowdy, but she's calmed down quite a bit. And then we have 4 smaller dogs. We've got a black Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. Oh, and Molly's brown. She's brown and like creamy white. And we have a black Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. She's got more Jack Russell through her though, I think, because she's got like the long legs, but she's got like the chubby Chihuahua body. So it's kind of and
I can just hear this.
yeah. And she's a bit older. She's starting to get salt and pepper fur, in different places. And let me tell you, she is stingy when it comes to food. Oh my god. And then she was my mom's dog. And then we have a white terrier. He's mixed with something else. I'm not sure what, but he reminds me of like not like the terrier from oh god, what's the movie's name? Lady and the Tramp. Not like that. More like let me see if I can Google real quick what it's called. Let's see. He kind of reminds me of a Norwich Terrier a little bit. But not quite. I don't know what kind of terrier he is. But anyway, he's like a terrier mixed with something. And his fur, it's like a lion's mane out to the sides of his face. And it looks really cool, and we always have to keep it trimmed down. But yeah, he looks really cool. And he is sweet. He will like protect the other dogs and the cat, even though him and the cat do not get along because, they're both males. And because the cat thinks that he's the top dog of the house. Because, he is.
Cat.
Yeah. He will, like, if there's somebody outside, he'll go check it out, and if you're coming home, he'll be there to greet you and stuff like that. And then we've got 2 other dogs that were my grandmother's, and when she passed away, well, we took them in. One is a Chihuahua. I don't know if she's mixed with anything or not, but she is a chubby little thing. And she had to get all of her teeth pulled, so her tongue like hangs out of her mouth, like it's just like
Okay, Lupe has all of her almost. She has 4 teeth left, and she has the tongue sticking out. It's so funny.
And this one, she sounds like a little pig, like she does. She sounds like a little bit like.
So funny.
And the other one that we have is actually her daughter, which is a lot taller than her and scraggly looking. And I was told, which I'm gonna check now to see if it's true, but I was told she looks like if you Google the world's ugliest dog. Oh my God. She doesn't quite look like that if you were to Google that, but she does have that wiry kind of fur like that, and she's quite a bit bigger than her mom. I have no idea what type of dog she is.
Those are quite some dogs.
Right, right.
Okay, I'm gonna share a fun story with you. So,
Okay.
Midnight, we went on vacation one year, and this was after Marmalade passed. And so, whenever we came back from vacation, Midnight greeted us, and then he started meowing non-stop at us. Like, he would not shut up. Like, because he used to be pretty quiet, like, around Marmalade time when he was alive. And then he would start talking more when Marmalade was gone. And he would, like, literally constantly, like, like, he would just not shut up. And it's funny because he literally meowed himself to hoarseness.
Oh.
Like, so he could not meow anymore. It was like he missed us so much. He just had to tell us. Like, for the rest of the day, he had to meow at us till he went hoarse in his throat.
Oh, the baby.
It was kind of funny. Oh, it was cute and funny.
Cute.
But it's like, he missed us so much. Oh, he was adorable.
The baby.
Yep. Oh man, I miss my cats. Oh, good memories of them. Oh yeah, and Marmalade. He was a sweet thing too. He was a social butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a party, he was literally in the middle of the floor, in the middle of everyone. He just had to be there. So it was funny. And then Marmalade loved, like, he loved waking you up in the morning by, well, either laying on your face, or eating your hair, or literally calling at you until you woke up so you could climb under the covers.
Cute.
That was Marmalade. Midnight never really did that. He would just, like, lay by your head or your feet wherever he wanted to. I remember one time I was watching, oh yeah, it was Star Wars, episode 8. And I think it was the first time watching it too. I was laying on the couch, and Midnight, it was towards the beginning of the movie, like pretty much the beginning. Midnight jumped up next to me. He laid on the couch by my head for it was almost the entire movie.
Aww.
Like, literally just laid there, curled up. It is so adorable. And it was like almost, it was like 2 hours that he just laid there next to me while we were watching it. It was so cute.
Cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Midnight just loved laying on your lap and eating.
Oh, my Midnight does too. He is definitely a lap cat.
Oh, cats are so smart because it's amazing because our cat Midnight, my mom's allergic to, like, pet hair and dander,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also like if she gets scratched, she'll swell.
Mm-hmm.
Marmalade and Midnight were like, they were so careful about being around Mom because they knew she was allergic. And so they were, like, extremely careful not to scratch her.
Mm.
It just shows how amazing and smart cats are.
They really are. And like a lot of people are scared, like cats, dogs, whatever. Like if there's a baby,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Oh no, they're gonna scratch them or bite them or whatever." No, like they're
No.
usually the most protective.
Oh my goodness, it's so funny because my brother-in-law and sister, they have a cat. He's broken. He's a broken cat. Um, he's a dork, a goofball. He's a he's kind of a normal cat, but he's also not. He's so funny. So and then
Hey,
they have a kid, and
hang
it's
on
so
just
funny.
a hang
Yeah.
on just a second. I am being called, so I will be right back.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, never mind. That was not for me.
Oh.
Somebody just kept blaring the horn outside, and I thought, because they went out to a flea market this morning, and so I thought it was them like honking, like, "Hey, we got a whole bunch of stuff, come help bring it in," and well, it was nothing. Okay,
Okay,
so
so
continue your story.
continuing the story, so it's kind of funny because uh, their kid, like watching my nephew grow up, and it's like the interactions between my nephew and Zeta, the cat. It's so funny. It's like Zeta's for the most part, he's pretty careful um with my nephew, and it's so funny. It's just like watching the interaction. Like leave a video of the interaction. It's so great.
I know, they're always so sweet.
I
One
love
of
it.
one of my
So funny.
cats, she had passed away like maybe 2 years ago, a year or two ago at this point, and I had her for quite a while. Um, she was, I think she had just turned 16 when she passed. 15, 16, something like that. And she was a dilute tortie. And so she was like gray with kind of like, not really calico colors, but like some creams and whites and stuff mixed in.
Yeah.
And so now, if you know anything about cats, torties are very, how do I put this? Sassy and temperamental. Well, when I first got her, she was only a week old because she was a stray too. Her mom had her and her brother, and her brother died, and she was the runt, so her mom left her. And my grandfather took her in and was feeding her milk from a paper towel and hot dogs. And that's how we knew she was about a week old when we got her. And she was the sweetest, playful, joyful little thing. And I named her after a meme. Have you ever seen... Here, let me pull it up here real quick. Okay, and here I'll show it to stream too. I don't know if it's still even showing in Discord or not, but
Yeah.
if I can find... Oh, I don't have that as a media source. Well, shoot. Here, I will go like this. So I named her after this meme here, of a cat in a whole bunch of marshmallows. And it says, "I is not a Milo." So I named her Marshmallow. And we called her Malo for short. And yeah, she was adorable. She was like a little bitty fuzzball at a week old. And she would like... She was so small, you could probably fit like 3 of her in the palm of your hand. Not just like your hand and fingers and everything, the palm part. And, because she was the runt of the litter, so she was really tiny. And, so she came over to me when she first saw me and was trying to hop up over, like the table had this, thing that went across the bottom legs that was only maybe like an inch or 2 off the ground, and she was trying so hard to hop up over top of it and she couldn't, and I picked her up and I immediately fell in love. And we were originally going to be getting a dog because that was going to be the first ever dog that I had, and I was going to get a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel because people kept telling me, oh yeah, those dogs are a lot like cats, you know, they're lazy and, you know, whatever. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll try a dog because I'm normally a cat person, and I love all animals. But and as soon as Mom seen the look I gave that cat, she looked at me and she said, "It's that cat or the dog." She said, "It's your choice," because we hadn't gotten the dog yet. And I just held her close. I said, this is mine. I'm taking this." And so we took her home, and she still enjoyed milk, even though, you know, cats aren't supposed to have it, but it's still a nice little treat, I guess. But she could not stand hot dogs for like years after, where that was all that he had fed her for like that first week. And and I called her my toasted Milo because she had burnt the top of her head on the radiator in the house. So yeah, I called her my little toasted Milo. And she would sleep like, this was the best cat to sleep with. She would sleep if I was on my side between like my legs would be like curled up, and she'd like sleep like behind my knees there. Or if I was sleeping on my back, she would sleep either on my head or on my neck, which when she got bigger, it was like she was trying to choke me. But she would just like, she was so nice to sleep with, and I move around in my sleep, and I kicked her off several times, and I think she finally just got fed up with it, of years of that, and she's like, "Oh no, I just won't sleep there anymore." And so I had to like force her to sleep with me again. And she even tried to get into the shower with my mom one time. My mom was in there, and I wasn't paying any attention, and it was just me and Mom, so like she wouldn't like close the door or whatever, you know, because it was just me and her and just the one bathroom, and so she didn't care, I didn't care. And so all of a sudden, I don't remember what I was doing, but I was off in another room somewhere doing something, and I hear Mom scream, "Come get this!" And I'm like, "What, you want me to what am I getting from the shower? Like, what? What am I getting into here? And so I went in there, and she just holds out the tiny little wet cat. I'm like, you wanted to take a shower, huh?
Oh man.
And
I
then
once gave, yeah, I'll tell you a story after you finish.
and then so we had her for about a year, and it was time to come back to visit family, and it's like an 8-hour drive away. And so that was the first time we ever left her, because the cats we usually leave, on their own while we go on vacation. We come back, they're a little more self-sufficient than a dog. So that was the first time we ever left her, and I didn't want to leave her because I was so attached. And when we came back with Midnight, and she was pissed. She thought we abandoned her like her mom, I guess, and we came back with a replacement cat. And Mom thought Midnight was a girl. I had a feeling it was a boy. So Marshmallow was a girl. And so she was mad we came back with a boy cat. And she was just so ticked off. That's when her attitude kicked in. And she was only sweet once in a blue moon after that. It's just... And Midnight got to the point that, Mala would shake her butt whenever she'd walk around. And Midnight would hide behind the corner. He would lift his paw slowly, stick it out there like he's preparing, and as soon as she walked by, he'd smack her on the butt. She would meow at him so much. Oh, it was hilarious.
That was funny. Okay, so I have two stories in that case. So, the first story is Marmalade. I once decided to give him a shower. He actually loved it.
Really?
Literally, he sat in there and he just stuffed the warm water and he was purring.
Aww.
He just loved it. It was so cute.
Purring can actually mean that they're scared too.
It was
good purring?
It was a good purring. He loved it. And he was just happy sitting there. I could tell he was happy. It was funny. It was like, cat, you actually like this? It's so funny.
Some of them do.
Yeah, we did have a neighborhood cat that loved being made. He just loved it. His name was Snowflake. He had a battle stars.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a neighborhood cat. Second story. So we had adopted a kind of a farm. Well, a stray. She was really sick, and so we kind of nursed her back for help. And Marmalade and Midnight were strays. And so whenever the third cat, Nixie, she was a calico. We had told Marmalade and Midnight, okay, be nice to Nixie because she's sick. And so we told them to be nice. They were nice. They were actually too nice because Nixie was a little terror. So she found, so we had a little rocking chair, a child's rocking chair that Marmalade loved to sit in. And that was her chair. So Nixie would climb underneath, and she would poke her head out and paw out from underneath, and she would just whack at Marmalade. Just whack at him with her paw until he got up and left. And then she would climb up into his chair and sit there.
Mm.
And then sometimes at midnight, he actually did get back at her once. It was beautiful. He was sitting behind a chair downstairs, and I don't fully remember. It's been too long ago now, but it's like she was walking by, or I don't remember if she was pestering him or not. but he literally just reached out and bopped her on
my
like the
goodness.
nose. Like he bopped her, and you could just hear the bop.
Oh,
could
poor
hear it.
baby.
I was like, "Way to go, cat!" He just had
Oh.
enough. And she was definitely, she needed to be a farm cat. So we were able to give her away to some people that had they used for a farm cat. So
Hmm.
because she was not gonna be, she wasn't gonna work. Not for
Gotcha.
us. So, but yeah, Marmalade and Midnight, they were so tolerant. They actually were very, very, very tolerant, even though she was a little terror.
Oh. Speaking of little terrors, so Milo one time, okay, the way the house was set up, there was like the kitchen, and there was like a little, not necessarily an island, but it was like one of those like half walls, but it wasn't really a half wall. It was kind of like just the middle part of the wall was like out because it was like the counter into the kitchen, and on the other side of that was the couch for the living room. So when you go around the wall, you're like right there. So it's not a far walk. And I had just made ramen, okay? And mind you, boiling hot water, all right? So I was taking my ramen from the kitchen to the living room because I was going to set it on the table and watch some TV and stuff. And I walked around the corner and Mala was waiting for me. She was like the top stalker I ever had, and she was waiting for me. She did that little butt wiggle thing that cats do and pounced. She bit and clawed into my leg and made me burn myself with scalding hot ramen. And I couldn't be mad at her because I know she's like playing and practicing her hunting skills and stuff. And like so she got me, and the only reason I screamed was because the water came out and got on my thigh. It left a burn mark there for years. It finally went away. But it was so scalding hot, I screamed, and the scream scared the crap out of her. And she just, like, bolted. It was hilarious. I felt bad for scaring her.
Terrible but funny at the exact same time. Like that, it's one of those terrible but funny stories.
Like, I was in so much pain, but I felt terrible for scaring her, from screaming about it. Oh, and do you know of like any cats that know tricks? You know, like how some people teach their cats to go use the toilet or something? Well, so ours can like, do the basics like fetch, bring stuff back to us, whatever. Well, Malo knew how to play dead. You would like you'd point like finger guns at her, and she'd like stare down the barrel, she'd like stop and just stare from wherever she was at. And as soon as you like, put your thumb down, like pulling the trigger part of it, she would just flop over. I've never known a cat or a dog to play dead like that,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
She was definitely something else.
Sounds like a very interesting cat.
Yeah, she was something else, I'll tell you. And both of them always love trying to tear down the Christmas tree. Milo usually likes sniffing the lights. She likes sniffing the lights and trying to get the ornaments, and Midnight liked trying to knock down the ornaments and trying to eat the garland and then throw it back up later. He's like, oh, here, you want this? It's like, no, I don't want that. Thanks. I kind of want to take a nap now.
Surprisingly, I'm actually still pretty awake.
Well,
I think all that tea helped.
I think I've been up since like after 1 for the past like 3 or 4 nights. Since Tuesday night.
Oh,
like every
man.
night I've been up since like to like 1 something.
Ooh,
My body just doesn't want me to go to sleep.
that does not help.
Nah. Oh, Mom just texted me. Let's see.
I'm glad my friends haven't texted me yet, because that could mean that.
Why? Oh, did you disappear? Oh, there you are.
It's fixed, and if they took it, they took the van a trip, so we're seeing if it's fixed. And if it's not fixed, I'm gonna have to go pick them up.
Gotcha.
And the farthest away would be like 45 minutes. But they haven't contacted me. They haven't called me in that way, so, which is good.
Yeah, that's good. Mom wants me to peel some potatoes for dinner because they're gonna be home soon, so I guess I'm gonna have to call it for this stream. But it has been fun.
Alright.
And if you need any more help trying to set up stuff for your stream, just shoot me a message or something and we can figure it out.
Yeah, I will. It was fun.
Alright. Well,
Even all the problems I had.
fair enough. Yeah, I don't know how some of that
the
happened.
chat had an interesting, they had an interesting stream hearing all that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I decided to try giving the new update of Minecraft a shot. Because I haven't played it. It's interesting. Like, there's leaves on the ground, flowers on the ground,
ooh,
logs, like fallen logs.
fallen logs? Where do they fall from?
Yes. They generate. So it's like a broken down tree. So the logs of a tree.
Okay, as long as logs aren't actually like falling from the sky, we'll be okay.
No. It's not like, but like they're already like chopped down and they're just laying on the ground like they're broken.
Gotcha.
Like the tree fell down. And there's sometimes mushrooms on them.
Oh. Okay, I like mushrooms.
So yeah, it seems very interesting.
I thought about playing Minecraft again, although which I've only ever played like on the Xbox. But I actually like Terraria better than Minecraft. It's like basically the same thing except it's 2D and it's more like side scrolling versus like a 3D world. And then some of the things are a little bit more intuitive, I feel like.
Yeah. The first first version I played of Minecraft was 1.5 2. Like 1.1.52, I think that's what it was. So like way long ago.
Well, if it tells you anything, the Xbox I have is a 360, and that's what I was playing it on. Definitely not one
So
of the newer ones.
I've been playing. Yeah, I played like since before there were horses updates. So
Yeah.
so
I don't
that can tell you that I've been playing for a long time.
Yeah, I don't remember if the one I've played. I think it had horses. Possibly. I don't remember.
Because the one like before the horses, you had to put a saddle on a pig and use a kick it with a stick.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna
I
try
have
that
a
next
horse,
time.
so
I'm gonna try that next time. That sounds really cool. Actually, I think
so I have a server with my family that we've done in the past. And it's kind of fun.
I think I did hop on a pig one time, and then I was like confused that I was able to ride the pig. But I feel like there were horses because I think I was trying to get on a horse and I accidentally got on a pig
Oh.
because they were like right next to each other, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I gotta go and start peeling these potatoes for dinner. So
Have fun.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. It was fun. Dang, been streaming for almost 4 hours now. Holy cow.
Wow. Didn't seem like it.
I know. I'm getting better at this long streaming thing, man.
Oh, yeah. All right, bye.
All right, bye.